Obviously, we're excited about going to Tampa in the Outback Bowl. It's a great reward for our players, our university, our staff, administration, and our fan base. And I know our fan base will travel extremely well. We're a very appealing team to a lot of people because of our fan base and because of how we travel, and selling the tickets is obviously a huge part of it. And I know our people will travel extremely well. But a great reward for our players and a lot of hard work. And going down to Tampa for a week will be a great reward for them. An opportunity to continue to show progress within our program, and we've shown tremendous progress. We're an up-and-coming team. 70% of our roster is freshmen and sophomores, so it's an exciting time as a Gamecock. Opportunity for, in essence, another spring practice to continue to develop that part of your football team and continuing to work through those sort of things, which is really exciting to be able to work with our guys, in essence, having another spring. But opportunity to be the 7th team in school history to win 9 or more games, and that's a huge deal to our football team. I know that's important to them. So a lot of good stuff going on. It's been a little different in December because of the signing date in December 20th. It's been a little more accelerated as far as, obviously, you've seen some of this coaching stuff, business going on. But we're really looking forward to that day. It'll be another signing day in essence, and obviously the one in February as well. So we've been on the road and beating it up a little bit. But injuries-wise, A.J. Turner, Casey Crosby, and Rico Dowdle should all be back for the bowl game and should be ready to go. Terry Gouger has not been cleared, and obviously Debo and Bryson Allen will be out. But other than that, I think that that's kind of where we are roster-wise. As much as anything, football is a developmental game, and you got to take snaps, and it's hard to do it one-on-one or two. I mean, you got to be able to go out there and play the game, and that'll give us that opportunity. Probably the first 3 or 4 practices will be strictly our underclassmen to continue to work and develop those guys. And but again, you've got to take snaps in order to get better at this game, and that offers us that opportunity to do that. And it's critical. I was at the University of Florida, and we had a guy named Luchez Purifoy who had not started, had been a huge special teams contributor the entire season, went in and had a great bowl practice, ended up starting a Gator Bowl for us as a corner because of the bowl practice he had put together and how he had gone about his business. Obviously, he had played some in the year, but not in a starting role. So it's an opportunity for these guys to take a huge step forward and feel good about themselves going in the offseason and going into spring ball.
What is Kurt Roper's status with the team?
He's our offensive coordinator.
Do you think that might change? Do you? His name has been out there with Rice. There have been
I'm not going to get into speculation and sources said and business like that. Right now, he's our offensive coordinator. That's all I know.
Do you expect him to be for the bowl game?
Sure. When we're in Columbia, we will get our game plans will be complete before we go to Tampa, and we'll certainly introduce our opponent to our football team. But it's like spring ball. You're not really getting ready for a game, so to speak. You're going through a lot of fundamentals and techniques and going and learning more and more about players and seeing them develop. We're there to win the game. The fun's in winning, and if you don't win, it's they give you all these nice bowl sweats. Hell, you don't want to wear them. They got that stuff on the game, make you think about it again. So if you're there, you might as well win the game. That's what we're going to do.
Coach, you're just talking about how the offense from, I guess, the top down, starting with Roper, from calling plays, needs to be more consistent. After evaluating some tape, I'm assuming, over the last week and recruiting, what have you kind of thought, just in your mind, how this team can take steps forward in being a more consistent, potent offense?
Well, I think you evaluate your entire program in all 3 phases from a football standpoint. Obviously, we're in the middle of recruiting right now, and this accelerated signing dates changed some things for us. But, it's a constant evaluation about what we need to do to improve and get better. And that's what I'm going through right now with our entire organization. That's along with recruiting and along with a lot of other things going on. David's asking me about schedules for December 26th. I mean, I'm not really ready to say that right now. So that's kind of where we are. Very proud of our senior class. Really, our first class last year and in this class for wasn't a lot of numbers-wise, but a lot of guys that bought into what we were doing and changing the culture and moving forward. And that's sometimes it's hard to do. So I appreciate their buy-in, which has been very strong. This has been a fun team to be around as far as the preparation is concerned, and how they've competed and played. It's been exciting. So we got to continue to move forward. We got to continue to get better. We still have a ways to go, but we're certainly have made some progress, and it's easy to see. And certainly I see it as a coach because I'm around it every day and I see it. I know what it looks like. But certainly for your fan base to see the progress from 3 wins to where we are at this point is exciting.